Hey there, speed skaters. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm really excited about this video because I am about to teach you 6 things that will make you instantly faster on skates. They're very different. Some of them is about equipment, some of them is about position, and some of them are just things you would need to think about, and then all of a sudden you're gonna skate faster. You can adapt for these in 1 single second, so I suggest you watch this video. Let's get started. So the first thing that you would want to change is your position. There's been a lot of studies in the world of cycling how much more aerodynamic you will become if you just lower your head and lower your shoulders. In skating, however, we don't focus so much on that, but if you think about it, we go as fast as they do on their bikes, or sometimes even faster. So one thing you could do, Specialized did some research on this, and you can save 12% of your aerodynamic drag just by lowering your head. Yes, obviously you need to know where you're going, so you can't be skating like this. But if you go a little, instead of skating like this, but like that, and just look through your eyebrow, which is definitely possible. Well, I'm not saying you can save 12% of your aerodynamic drag, but for even just releasing some tension up here, using less muscle energy, you can save speed. Why wouldn't you do that? Same goes for the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Unless you're skating with your arms, you won't need the shoulders. You can also just relax that, relax your head, and look through the eyebrows. Right there, you saved a lot of energy and you're gonna go faster. Next point is also about the aero drag. It's not about your position, but when you are skating an inline race, very often you happen to have to wear some bib numbers that you will pin to your suit. Well, a really good hack here, if you know how much extra aerodynamic drag those are gonna create, you would want to fold them. So instead of having that huge number with all the sponsors, whatever logos that might be on that number, of course you got to check up that this is okay with the organization, but very often it's not sponsors or the number itself, there's just a lot of paper all around that one. So fold those and use a few extra pins than you might usually do. A lot of people tend to just put a logo on like this, 4 pins, 1 in each corner, but instead I suggest you use either 6 or even 8 pins to have some on the midsections of each side of the number. The pins are not going to be that heavy and nowhere near how much the aerodynamic drag is going to be of having a number that is just like blowing through the wind as a little parachute on each side of your thighs. And what I told you in the first point, if you get your head down, well, that number up here is going to create or catch a lot of wind. So make sure to have your numbers tight. The third point is also a very simple thing to adapt for. If you know how to do crossovers and you know how to do straightaway steps, well, just do more of the crossovers. When skating on a track or even a road track like I have here in the background, it is to 99% of all skaters going to be more efficient to do more crossovers. Obviously not in the straightaways, but whenever you hit the entrance or the exit of a turn, we'll try and squeeze a few more crossovers in there. My general piece of advice is as long as you can generate a lean to do crossovers, well, you should do them. It is a more efficient technique to get more speed out of your skating. Therefore, keep them crosses coming. Before I give you the advice off skate, there is one final thing that you should try and think about next time you're out skating so you can gain some free speed. Again, we're back to the aerodynamic drag. Get closer to the person in front of you. When I started my skating, at least my competitive skating career, one of the first things my coach ever told me is that you need to get closer. There's so much energy to save if you're right behind the person in front of you. Of course, this means you would have to follow his rhythm, but that is also something that we should learn step by step. I have a really good exercise for this that I've pulled a lot of people through and I've taken them far out of their comfort zone, but with time you will adapt for this. So when next time you're out skating with a team or a group, try and invite them to do this exercise with you, where first, during your warm-up, you have to constantly hold a hand on the person in front of you. And then when you get comfortable with that, well, you turn that into holding a hand on, you hold your right hand on the left shoulder of the person in front of you. Yes, this is going to be very tight and your skating might get a little messy. But again, it's a drill. And in the corners, you would just have to go a little bit on the inside. And this is also going to teach you to do more compact crossovers. So there's a lot of pluses with this exercise. But that being said, this is all for you to get closer to people when you're skating in a pack. Save that energy whenever you can. So now we made it to the easy part, the equipment. It goes without saying that you should obviously have a good skate. You should have a skate that's comfortable and also allows you to transfer the most power into the ground. Same goes with the setup. You need a frame and some wheels that are matching your level. For me, it's 125/110 for track races, but it's very individual. I have made a few videos on that, so you can go check out my channel and find those. So, besides the skate, you would want to make sure that you have bearings that are rolling smoothly. This is a very easy way and cheap way, relatively speaking, to save some speed or just to go faster. On top of that, the wheels. Yes, you will have to go out and purchase wheels once in a while, but a smart way to do it before they wore out is to just flip them. So before you have an important race, if you're not going to spend money on new wheels, flip the wheels. And even flip them, not just so you turn them around, but also flip their position on the skate. Because a lot of people tend to either push more with the front wheels or the rear wheels. And if you do a lot of track skating, well, your right skate happens to be sliding and drifting out a little more than the left generally. So you would also want to swap the wheels from right to left when you skate a lot on tracks. So those are some hacks that can instantly make you go faster. And all you need is a wrench and 5 minutes of your time. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. I appreciate it. I hope you want to leave a comment below to let me know if these tips and tricks actually help you go faster, which ones you found to be really useful, which ones didn't work out in your case. For me, I obviously enjoyed all of them. That's why I'm sharing them with you guys. If you have any advice or comments, suggestions, whatever, for what I should do in my next videos, I would love to hear those. Just leave them in a comment below. Subscribe to my channel, and if you're interested in getting faster, well, I offer individual coaching online, or there's also just my template programs below, marathon program, sprint program, and a weightlifting training plan. So check those out, and I'll just see you for next time. Enjoy skating. Before I let you go, let me just introduce Graspor. This little sleeve measures your muscle oxygen levels. It's my weapon leading up to 2026, and with this you can make sure that you have the correct intensity in every single workout. Check it out, link below.